You ever wake up and realize you've been living in the same emotional square footage for the last 7 years? Same routine, same fears, same excuses, like a ghost in your own story, haunting the potential you never claimed. It is not dramatic until you smell the slow rot of your own dreams dying quietly in a place called comfort. And the worst part? The smell is coming from you. I was the king of this shit. I could hide behind a joke like armor. I perfected the art of more work, more Netflix, more takeout, more alone time, please. For years I made success my alibi. I collected productivity hacks like they were trophies, learned to recite quotes while doing dishes so no one would ever know. And I told everyone, that's my problem to solve. In reality, it was my greatest curse. And listen, I get it. Sometimes you just want a veg. Sometimes you need a day. We all have seasons of doing less. The question is, how do you escape the rut of doing less when you started binging that new series 2 weeks ago and your bed has a permanent indent of your ass? Well, let me share my survival guide to escaping your own stasis. So first things first, let's peel back the layers of the onion of your being. How did you get here? The answer, my friend, lies in the psychology of survival. I know, shocker, right? This ain't just some cosmic mishap. It all began with something small, something brave. Maybe you took an A in a group project or asked that girl out or went solo traveling after a breakup, and your brain, bless its fuzzy little heart, went, hey, that didn't kill us, let's do only that from now on. Bam, comfort zone established. Congratulations. You just unlocked level 1 in the game of surviving, not living. Initially, it was this cool oasis. You got your favorite hoodie, your predictable snacks, and just enough effort to keep things from collapsing, but never enough to build anything new. It's soft, it's warm, it's familiar. But then it became something else. Not peace, not safety, just meh. Not excited, not devastated, just existing on autopilot, watching your life play out from the passenger seat, hoping Netflix loads before your soul gets loud again. Welcome to the personality graveyard, where goals go to die and dreams retire early. You want to know the real red flag? When meh becomes your baseline. That's not peace, that's sedation. It's the emotional equivalent of dying in a house with Wi-Fi. Here's a fun fact: your comfort zone smells like fear and stale coffee grounds. Trust me, I decorated the place. I lit candles. I even put up fake little affirmations like, it's not procrastination if I'm also panicking. Yep, funny, but I was dying. Not physically, emotionally. I wasn't living. I was delaying, postponing joy, convincing myself that I was just figuring it out, when really I was hiding in my own indecision. 3.5 years I said, I just need a little more time. I was that guy in the horror movie who hears a thump in the basement and says, probably nothing. Except the basement was my dream, and the thump was the sound of my soul screaming. Let me cut through the chase. The real villain isn't fear. The real villain is your goblin called fear of discomfort. And this little shit slinks around your subconscious, whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Not like, you're amazing nothings. More like, Netflix, don't leave today, nothings. Fear of discomfort convinces you to stay in that job that's draining your will to live because updating your resume sounds exhausting. It'll tell you to keep dating someone who's basically a human houseplant because the idea of apps gives you hives. It'll make you believe that launching that idea, that business, that dream is too risky because what if you fail? Oh, here's a pro tip for you. You will fail. At first you'll be awkward, clumsy, uncertain, but at least you'll be alive. You'll be in motion. Trying flailing forward, and that messy beginning is where every powerful story starts. My turning point didn't come from a TED Talk, it came from a spoon. Yeah, I was sitting on my bed at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday eating cereal, and I looked at the spoon like it had personally betrayed me and thought, is this it? Is this the plot? I wasn't sad, I wasn't spiraling. I was just bored, and I realized boredom is disrespectful to your potential. It's the most silent killer of them all. So I did something radical. I stood up. I wrote down 5 things that scared me. Not like sharks, scared, but vulnerable, scared. Admit I want more, scared. Ask for help, scared. Start even if I suck, scared. And then I did just one tiny, stupid, awkward, and suddenly I felt alive. Here's the raw deal. Life is hard either way. You can either spend it doing what you desperately don't want to do, or you can spend it doing what you kinda don't want to do. And that's the crux of it. There's no shortcut to living. There's no hack to happiness. There's no retreat to relaxation without sacrificing your future self. The first rule of thumb: do things before you feel ready. You will never feel fully ready. Motivation is a myth sold by your comfort zone. Launch now, fix later. Adapt midair. Next up, talk to someone who scares you a little. Ask that girl out. Ask for a raise. Say something kind. You'll black out, then come to feeling +12 confidence. Rule number 3, make failure boring. Fail like it's your hobby. Name your mistakes like pets. This is Gerald, my podcast that got 12 views. He taught me persistence. No. 4, change your language. It's not fear, it's expansion, it's energy, it's this feels electric. No. 5, move your body, dance terribly, shake out the static. Go stare at a tree. Your body holds the switch your mind is scared to flip. No. 6, schedule your fear, book the class, reserve the mic, say yes, panic later. Number 7, celebrate like a maniac. Tiny wins equals huge momentum. Buy a weird snack, scream joyfully into a pillow, rewire your brain to say, risk equals reward. Number 8, audit your environment. Change your space, clean it, burn sage, delete the app, make room for expansion. Number 9, give yourself permission to be cringe. Cringe is proof of motion. It's better than stagnation. Laugh through it, then post it anyway. Finally, number 10, make courage boring. Send the email. Say the scary thing. Make bravery a routine, not a climax. Let's face it, sometimes all it takes is a slight nudge, a whisper of encouragement, a single spark to ignite the fire within you. And hey, if that spark comes from a video of a dude in his underwear talking about cereal, then so be it. You are the sum total of your choices. You're the author of your adventure. So stop waiting for inspiration to strike. It won't. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. It doesn't exist. Stop waiting for someone to hand you your dreams. You gotta grab them by the throat and kiss them awake. If any of this hit your gut like a sucker punch, good. That's your soul knocking. Not gently, loudly saying, "Why are we still here?" You weren't born to be chill about a life you secretly want to set on fire. You weren't made to coast like a Roomba. You were made to live on purpose. And that version of you, the one you're afraid to become, that's the one who saves your life, the one who shows up, messy, cringy, determined. So here's your final dare. Pick one thing, just one, that scares you slightly, makes your palms sweat, not enough to drown, just enough to feel the current. Then do it, today. Tell a friend, post it, text it, book it, make it real. And if you need someone yelling from the sidelines while you jump, come back here. Play this again. Let me be your chaotic little cheerleader screaming, "You were built for this." Now go, put one toe outside the cage, then one foot, then run, and when you do, come back and tell me. I want to hear every chaotic, cringy, beautiful, sweaty detail, because you've got more in you, way more. You've always known that. Let's stop pretending you're allergic to your own potential. It's time.